2 of the fish experience, and as you can see, I've made quite the mess. But my fried fish is laid out here on the napkin to catch some of the grease. We're putting the last piece in. My rice is already done. It's been done. It was minute rice, so I couldn't really cook it for a long time, but it's in there, it's done. Now I'm just gonna put this last piece in, which is in there. I'm gonna dig it out with my spatula because using your fingers, you end up stripping a lot of the actual flour off of the fish. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the spatula. I'm gonna wipe it real quick with the towel. And I'm gonna throw this last piece in, which so happens to be one of the biggest pieces. And yeah, so we have very beautiful fish. I can't wait to eat. The baked potato is still in the oven. I'm going to keep it in there for as long as possible, so I know that when it comes out, it will come out just perfect, so I don't have to throw it in the microwave. And for those wondering what this is, yes, my hairline is receding and has been for a while. That's why I don't grow my hair, because it's falling out at 38 years old, which is just fantastic. But anyhow, it probably won't last long because I'll probably cut it because it is receding quite a bit. So, you know, what can you do? Except go bald. And I've been told I look amazing bald. So, you know, we're going to shave all this off very soon. We'll be good to go. This is Motormouth Master Chef for another round of Throwdown. And it should have probably been the intro, but it isn't. But we're here. I'm doing my thing. I'm going to show you guys everything when it's plated and complete. For right now, we're letting the biggest of the tilapia fry up right now. By the way, I didn't have my temperature set right. 4 on the oven stovetop setting was not the correct setting. Probably should have been more like medium or like 6. You know, to really get it heated up and get that browned look. But let me just show you guys, give you guys an idea of what each of these little fillets look like. Just hold them up for you. There you go, fried fillet of tilapia. So here soon I've got to flip the last piece of tilapia. That way it's good to go. And then we'll check on the baked potato, which I'm praying has been baked to perfection. Maybe, maybe not. I might have to throw it in the microwave. Who knows? So I'm going to go ahead and flip this other piece. Right, so I flipped that piece over and I'm going to let it fry up on the other side. Hopefully it'll be nice and cooked. And it is quite a mammoth of a tilapia. Which I got these in a 2-pound frozen bag. So these aren't fresh, but they were what do you call? Dang it. Not like airtight sealed, but sealed in their own little separate bags on top of the bag they were already in to ensure that they didn't freezer burnt, which they haven't, which since about a couple days or so ago, I've turned my freezer knob down so that things won't get freezer burnt, like my vegetables. So I buy those in a bag from the freezer section. Yeah, so all we're waiting on now is this last piece to cook up, and then going to start plating things, and hopefully things will be nice and cooked and ready and delicious. And gonna have to take one of my fancy spoons. I haven't started my dishwasher like I was supposed to 2 days ago. So I've got to get that started too today so that I have clean dishes. Which I did because I pre-washed them, but you know, I like them sparkling clean. I'm gonna take some of this rice out. Okay. There's the rice. We have that on the plate. And what I'm going to do with this is I'll put some butter on it, microwave it just a little, let the butter melt, and it'll be nice. But no sugar, just the butter. The butter's good enough because butter's usually high in cholesterol, things like that. So I don't want to add to that with sugar. And let's see, guess it's time to flip. I'm gonna wipe my spatula off again. Give you guys a look in the pan. Okay. So hopefully here in a couple of months, I'm going to have a brand new phone, something that'll do way better video-wise, and hopefully we'll have a stand I can put it on so that you guys aren't having to look down my blouse. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it'll be on a stand. I'll have a better view. I won't have to stoop over like this. Man, it's not. And never mind me talking to myself. That's just part of the process. So right now I'm just trying to cook this last piece, fish. And it's taking longer than I anticipated. And right now we're rolling up on an hour of the baked potato being in the oven at 425. I don't do the russet potatoes. I always do like baby reds. I'm a big fan of baby red potatoes. I don't know why. That's just a thing. But we're gonna check on that right now. So here's our potato. Let's move this. And it looks to be fairly done. But we're gonna go ahead and slam it back in there for a few minutes longer. The last thing I honestly want is a potato that's not cooked well, because then you just get a big potato that tastes more like a potato chip than a baked potato. That's just disturbing sometimes. Now, just allowing the fish to fry really good so that it's cooked thoroughly. Suppose while I do that, I'm gonna add butter to the rice. Now my microwave actually isn't in the kitchen, it's just outside of the kitchen on a stand. Okay, we're gonna leave the butter out because we're going to need the butter for the potato. And yeah, you guys can't really see me good because not only do I have bad lighting, I don't have the proper setup camera-wise, so it's kind of hard to see. Now I have to stoop over. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and microwave this rice while the fish fries up a bit more. All I'm doing with the rice is trying to melt the butter, and that'll give it the moisture, even more moisture than it had, and we'll be good to go. Okay, and I believe the fish might just be done. Like I said, this is the last gigantic piece. I want to make certain that this piece of fish is cooked. Here we have it with the rice. As you can see, the butter is melted. We want to make certain that our butter is really nice and consumed by the rice. We want to blend all of this together. Have it just right for consumption. And there we have it. Okay, so the last piece of fish is done, and I made the mistake of sticking my finger on it, so that hurt. This one's probably a bit more done than I'd like it to be, but you know, little Cajun flair to it. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to go ahead and pull out the baked potato. Let me go ahead and attempt to plate our fish now that it's complete and it's cooked is the proper word. We're going to get our potato out. Okay, so now we're gonna prep and prepare this potato. It's not easy, people, it's not easy. potato prepped. You can see we put all these pieces, all those pieces right there on the plate. You have to excuse me for not being able to see me well. I'm going to try to attempt to fix these lighting situations here very soon. Okay. So now that is done, I'm going to place the foil aside. Place that fish there. Turn the oven off. Gotta add butter to the potato. America. We have a finished product, which probably doesn't look like you've seen on TV, because this isn't TV, this is my house. And let's face it, I'm a single male who is cooking for himself at home, so this is what you get. And thank everyone for watching. That is it for today. And I hope everyone has a blessed day, a happy weekend, and we will see you next video.